Hello, my name is Sasha with Ray of Hope Reiki and more. This is our second video on the Learn Tarot with Me series. This is the Magician one. So we have the regular Magician. I see an infinity sign. I see roses. I see holding a staff or a candle of some sort. I see the four suits right here: swords, cups, pentacles, and wands. I see more flowers. We've got a robe. Note what your tarot card has on it. I have the Dreamer deck, Tarot of Dreams deck. So this magician, he's holding like an elaborate staff with a bunch of swirlies. He's on a throne. There's a stone, circular stone he's sitting on. He also has all the suits right here. He's holding like an orb that's highlighting all the suits. And then whatever these two signs are. So we have the Magician. Let's learn about the Magician together. Okay. The Magician often holds one hand to the sky, pointing to the sky, and the other pointing to the earth. Balance. Okay. This posture represents the idea of as below, so above. So is that what it is? As above, so below. As above, so below. The balance. The connection between the spiritual and the material world. So your physical and spiritual self. It signifies the ability to channel divine or universal energy down into the physical realm and transform it into something tangible. Spiritually gifted. And the Magician has the ability to bridge the gap between the unseen world and the seen world. So this is the Magician, a psychic. Are we the Magician? This is why I love the Magician card. Anytime I pull the Magician card, he resonates with me. Like, I'm like, there's going to be a card in the deck you're like, that's me. This is always the card I'm like, that's me. He's the psychic. Okay. The tools on the table. So we see all the suits. We've got cups, pentacles, or coins, swords, and wands. So the Magician is typically shown with a table in front of him, and on that table are four tools representing the four sides of the tarot decks, the four suits of the tarot decks. The wands represents willpower, ambition, and creativity. Like willpower, ambition, and creativity. It symbolizes the energy to act and direct focus. So that's like a sacral and solar plexus. Creativity and the willpower. Okay. The cup represents emotions and intuition and relationships. The cup is very feminine. Relationships, intuition. The sword represents intelligent thoughts and communication. It symbolizes the clarity and thought of mental focus. Sword's intelligence, emotions, willpower, ambition, emotions, relationships, intelligence, communication. Intelligence, communications, relationships, emotions, creativity, ambition, willpower. The pentacles represents material wealth, physically and practically. So abundance in all things, emotional, physical, and spiritual. It symbolizes the material world and the ability to manifest physical reality. Oh, physical, tangible abundance. Physical, tangible abundance. So we have as above, so below, changing spiritual things into physical things. Very much psychic energy, very much healer energy. And then he has all the tools in front of him. He has the cups. I'm trying to memorize this, okay? You're supposed to be memorizing it too. Cup, relationships, emotions, divine feminine, the coin or pentacle, abundance in physicality, physically abundant things, material things, swords, communications, and intelligence. Wands, creativity, ambition, power. Okay, we've got that. Together, these tools represent the magician's command over all aspects of life. See, he's very prepared. Not like the fool. The fool wasn't very prepared. The magician, very prepared. Endless possibilities available to the magician. This symbolizes that the magician is in tune with the universal energy and is also suggests that the creation and manifestation are processes that never end. Like infinite possibilities. Okay. The red roses and white lilies. I didn't realize they were lilies. Red roses and white lilies. I love lilies. In many depictions, the magicians, there are roses, often red, and lilies, usually white, in the background or near the magician. The red roses symbolize passion and desire. Passion and desire. The white lilies represent purity, clarity, and spiritual growth. Root, passion and desire. And the white is more about our spirituality, spiritual growth, desires. Okay. You see the flowers? Sorry if you can hear the kiddo in the background. Very much a mom. Okay. The position of the magician. The magician is often shown. Okay. The magician is often depicted wearing a robe, and his clothes may be richly decorated with symbols of elements or of transformation. This attire connects him to the mystic and spiritual realm, suggests that he is not just a regular person, but someone who can harness higher forces and bring them into the material world. He just looks very, very smart, very strong, very present. The magician is often shown standing confidently, sometimes with his arms raised or extended. His posture exudes confidence and mastery over the elements, and he is a figure that directs energy and intention with creativity. And you just have the bright background that represents manifestation, energy of the sun. Okay. So this card, manifestation and creation. The magician embodies the ability to manifest desires into reality. The key message is that the tools needed to create your desired outcome are already within your reach. So you have everything when you get this card. You have everything you possibly need to make the right decisions going forward. You have all the power. You have all the answers. The magician's confident stance and the tools on the table suggest that he is in control of the elements and able to use them to his advantage. This reflects mastery over one's environment, mind, and body. The magician is skilled and knowledgeable in using what is available to him and invites you to tap into your own skills, abilities, and resources. Exactly what I just said. Like, you have all the tools in front of you to be able to make the best decisions. You're very intuitive. You're very, like, this gives me transmuting energy. You're able to tap into your spiritual gifts and use them here in the physical realm. Like, you can make this decision. You don't need somebody to make it for you. You've got this. The magician is a archetype of someone who bridges the gap between the spiritual and material world. The gesture of pointing upward to the sky and down to the earth is symbolic of the connection between these two realms. It suggests that your spiritual or higher self is guiding you as you manifest your desires on earth, ensuring that you remain aligned with your higher purpose. You're connected. You're divinely connected to your spirit guides right now. Okay. Confidence in action, self-confidence, taking initiative. There's purpose, there's determination, there's balance in all things, in infinite possibilities. Love all of this. Okay. Now we have this one. We obviously see the correlation. Like the tools are all in front of him, right? Like he has all the tools right in front of him to use however he needs to use to make the decisions forward. And then this orb kind of reminds me of like his intuition. He's able to use his intuition in knowing which tools he needs to use going forward. Very, very much similar to this. Infinite possibilities. There's the infinity symbol again. Infinite possibilities. The cup is more about emotions and relationships, intelligence and communication, ambition, passion, desires, making things materialize, a masterful manifester. Like he looks smart and confident and all-knowing. Okay, let's look at the book. The Magician. He has the 4 suits. Sits on a stone disc. His throne sits on a stone disc, which floats above the clouds, showing us that he is not grounded in a particular place or time. On an inner level, we can always learn from our surroundings and circumstances, devise new ways of dealing with them. On our outer level, our capacity to learn from a teacher or mentor does not stop at childhood, but can be invoked at any time, no matter our ages. Whenever we meet someone who knows something we would like to learn, the floating disc also reminds us to avoid being too set in our ways and to remember the flexibility and adaptability needed in order to fully implement the magician's teachings. That staff that looks super complicated. There's infinite pathways. There's infinite amount of knowledge, spiritual authority, twists and turns, able to manifest anything. You've got the sphere illuminating, the tools, infinite potential, infinite energy. Like this one's a pretty easy card. I don't really know what else to say about it. This is way easier than the Fool to me, but now the Fool seems easy because we've learned it. Infinite possibilities, connected spiritually. There's balance in all things. Desire, spiritual growth. I feel like I'm liking the old style more than I'm liking the dream one, and I usually use the dream one. Okay, so if we have a reversed magician, I like to try to guess what's the reversed meaning. So if this one, there's like tons of balance and infinite knowledge, this might be we're ignoring knowledge. We're ignoring the tools ahead. Like we're not using the tools that we have right in front of us. We're ignoring the possibilities. We're not caring about balance. We're being very prideful, very egotistical. Okay, let's read it. Reversed meaning. When the good magician is reversed, he turns trickster. So this card can show you being misled by a charming manipulator. What you see is not what you get, and it's all show, not truth. In your projects, the Magician reverse can show a creative block as you feel torn between two paths or choices that get in the way of progress. It's time to choose an option and commit to it fully. The reverse card can also reveal delays to traveling plans and miscommunication. So, this is like infinite possibilities. We've got all the tools ahead of us, and this is like we're either misleading ourselves or somebody else is misleading us or ignoring the truth. There's delays in our plans. There's miscommunications. That makes sense. Okay. I think that we're done with this one then. I like it. I like it. I hope that helped you guys as much as it helped me, and I'll see you for the next video. Bye.